Hey, you're reimagining the roofing industry. Myself, I'm Keith. That's Jon. This is Steve. Right over there, up next, above the line. Hey, Jon, when we were putting this segment together, you kept saying, I want to celebrate somebody. So I was like, we're going to celebrate somebody. Tease this segment. We're going to do it weekly. We're going to celebrate somebody in the industry. What was your view on above the line, Jon Kiesel?
The amazing people in our industry and the people that show up, we're at events, we're showing up and dedicating our time, effort, and energy and standing out just by being consistent. And it's obvious the people that are the pioneers, the people that are sticking their neck out first to communicate about the industry, sticking their necks out to talk about change, disruptors, big term, disruptor. These people, they're out there, and I just want to bring them to life. And we thought about, well, maybe we can make it the women in roofing. Maybe we could make it this in roofing, maybe that in roofing. No, it's just the people that are standing out. I don't care if you're man, woman, or whatever. We're just going to highlight you, and we're going to talk about that. And I think it's a tremendous thing to do to honor everybody.
So, Steve, do you know who the first person we're celebrating here today on our news? And if you do, you can't say, but I'm excited about this. And listen, here's what I'm excited about. People aren't seeing the kind of thing where we're celebrating these folks. So, Steve, do you know who we're celebrating?
I'm not saying.
Above the line, every week, this seat moves. New city, new rooftop, same job. Today, we're above Detroit, and we're here for one reason. Her name is Jill Bloom, 27 years at BNP Media, Executive Director of Roofing Contractor, Walls and Ceilings, Building Enclosure, and Roofing Supply Pro. 2003, 75 contractors in a room. Now, 21st year running, 500 contractors and counting. She didn't wait for the industry to build a room. She built the room the industry teaches itself. Last spring, an ice storm takes down the roofs across northern Michigan. She drove 4 hours north with an 11-man crew, house by house, neighbor by neighbor. Jill said it best, a place where ideas ignite, relationships flourish, and legacies are built. Above the line isn't a segment, it's a standard. Jill Bloom said it, we just build the room around it.
Gentlemen, we're celebrating Jill Bloom. Jon, why are we starting off with Jill Bloom? Jill, surprise.
That's fire right there, Keith. That is just, oh my gosh. Why are we celebrating Jill Bloom? Like, why wouldn't we celebrate Jill Bloom?
Rhetorical question. Come on.
I love it.
We have beautiful shops and offices now, right, Steve? But my first experience in roofing was like an abandoned ice cream factory in Braddock, Pittsburgh. But I still remember walking into what was the office, the prettiest section of this old abandoned ice cream factory. There was Roofing Contractor magazine sitting on the end table when you were sitting to or walk by to pick up your paycheck so you can go cash it that Friday. But it's the publication that brings us to all the things that are going on. It's a connective tissue.
Yeah, Jon, I feel like it's more than that. I've been involved. I don't know how many of Best of Successes. You spoke eloquently last year. I thought your subject was just so good, talking about the importance of character and integrity and deliverables. But Jill Bloom single-handedly has created a platform that this industry can learn from each other on. And I remember the first one that I went to, there was like 50 or 60 people there, and she was doubting herself on if this was the right thing to do. And there was a lot of costs. There was a lot of stuff that went on there. And then there was over 500 people there last year. And there was so much networking going on, and there's just energy in the room. And I need a show just to tell you how great Jill Bloom is.
You want to know if a roof's going to hold? Don't look at the crew. Look at the paper they were handed. That's where it lives or dies.
If you spec commercial roofs, this show is for you too. Not just the crew that installs them. The tie-in. Subscribe. You're still doing the thing.
What? What thing? That might be the best story I've ever heard. Full stop. Don't repeat that.
Told him already. Guest number 1, and he's already got you like this.
All right, Jon, Keith, take it from here. Break down what that man just taught us.
Yeah, so true story, Kiesel. The reality was Little was supposed to be out of here today. For those of you getting to know me, I'm a last name kind of guy. I'm a hockey guy. I'm from Canada, so I'm a last name guy. So I got Little, I got Kiesel here. And Little, you were supposed to be out because this is part of the show where Kiesel and I reflect on how awesome you are.
Well, take me out, guys. It was a great time.
No, we'd love to have you stay, actually. Can you stick around or do you got to rock and roll?
I got to get going here. Unfortunately, I have another meeting tied up here. It's late Friday afternoon, and roofing still goes on, gents.
Yeah. John, some final words for Steve.
Thank you, Steve. How do they do? The little heart hands. Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming on.
This was really great. If this is what the future of roofing is all about, I can't wait to the next episode.
Steve
Little,
Little,
next week.
Yep.
Steve Little, so kind to you. Thanks for joining us on the inaugural episode of The Tie-In. You can find Steve at KPost Company, right? KPostCompany.com, Steve? Is that what it is?
That's the one. Yep.
Awesome. Steve, thanks for coming on. We'll talk to you along the way. All right, we're going to walk Steve out of the lab, and we're going to continue the show with myself and my friend, Jon Kiesel.